All right, welcome back. Here is another beneficial ownership information video. The purpose of this is to make it more summarized. So it's going to be pretty quick. I got 4 slides I'm going to go through. It's kind of like what you need to know as the deadline is nearing for those that have established a business prior to January 1st of 2024 and haven't filed their BOI reporting, which is due January 1st of 2025. If you're a client of ours, I've been sending notices out, but as the date is nearing, I want to make sure all of our clients have this filed. This is non-tax related. It's just another compliance that you have to do as being a business owner. So on to the slides. So the first one here is, as I noted, in May of 2024, I did a more detailed presentation on beneficial ownership, the purpose of it, why you need to do it. It's non-tax related, but it's a compliance, and it's a new compliance requirement. So if you want to know more about what you need to do, you can feel free to watch that video. As part of the BOI, reporting requirements, there are exempt entities that don't need to do this filing. There's about 22 or 23 of them. I'm listing 4 as these kind of relate to our client base. So the first one is sole proprietors. So who are sole proprietors? Sole proprietors are people that just started a business. They never registered with the state and they never obtained an EIN from the IRS. They just started doing a business. So if you're a sole proprietor, you don't need to do this BOI reporting. Next is an inactive entity. So if you created an entity, but it's been inactive, you don't have to do that. Next, 501c3s, also known as nonprofits, you're excluded from this reporting requirement. Then another one is large operating companies. There's 6 or 7 criteria that you have to meet. You have to meet all of them, but here are 2 of the bigger ones. You have more than 20 full-time employees. So employees meaning W-2 employees. They're getting a W-2 at the end of the year. They're not contractors, they're W-2 employees. And your business has over $5 million of gross receipts. So you can have over $5 million gross receipts, but have 2 people in the business. If that's the case, you still need to do this filing requirement. The penalty is steep. So this is due January 1st of 2025. It's $500 a day penalty for not filing this report. I highly recommend just doing this now if you haven't done it. Next, the due date, January 1st, 2025. And then the last slide, I'm going to go through some other dates. So I did this for our firm. We're a smaller firm, but I did it. It's pretty straightforward. So step number 1 is if you're a beneficial owner, okay, and again, refer back to my YouTube video, but basically if you're one of the owners of the business, you're going to have to get one of these. You want to get a FinCEN ID. So you're going to go to this website and it's all done online. What you want to have available is your driver's license or your passport, and you're just going to fill out this form online. Okay, it's free to do this, and you're going to upload a PDF copy of your driver's license or passport. So make sure you have that PDF available. Like take a photo of it, convert it to a PDF so you can upload it, and then you're going to be done in about like 15 minutes, and you're going to get this FinCEN number. Okay, and just download the report so you have it for your files. That's step number 1. Next, you're going to file the actual beneficial ownership report for your business. Okay, you're going to go to this website. You can do it online, or you can do it by paper. I did it online. Again, it's pretty straightforward. You're going to need your company name. You're going to need your tax ID number. You're going to need your address, and you're going to need information about each beneficial owner. And this is where if you do this step is a lot easier. If you don't do this step, this is not required. Filling out the rest of this form could take a lot longer. So that's why I did step 1 and then step 2. And then when you're done, you're going to get this filing confirmation. I recommend that you download it to a PDF and then save it for your files, and that's it. And if your business does not change at all, right? You don't have new owners, there's no change in ownership, you don't have to do this anymore. This is only done once, except if there's change in ownership. Okay. So this is not like a tax return where you got to do it every year. You just do it once, and then that's it. But if there's changes in ownership, then you got to update that every year. So here's some other dates. So if you started your business in 2024, okay, you had 90 days to complete all those steps. Um, so if you started your business, February 1st, you had 90 days to complete all that. And if you haven't done it, you're late. If you're planning on starting a business in 2025, you have 30 days to do this and complete it all. Okay. Now, there's a company out there, and I think for many of you, if you've registered your business, you know the name. It's called corpnet.com. And they register businesses within states. We use the service for our clients because there's annual reports that are done every year. They offer this service to file your BOI reports for you. It starts out at $200. I would recommend that if you don't feel comfortable doing this yourself. The other option where a lot of our clients are doing is they're just using their attorney. Law firms are doing this. They have, I think, a paralegal team that's handling all this for you. If you need attorney recommendations, you just say you don't have an attorney that you're working with, let me know. And I will send you an attorney that can help you out do this. So in short, just don't be late. I would do it now. Again, I did it myself for our firm. It doesn't take that long, but you don't want to drag this on until late December because I would not be surprised if the website crashes or something happens and you just don't want to be late on this thing. Thanks for watching.